Dearly beloved in Christ, today is the third Sunday in Great Lent. Our reflection today centers on walking an extra mile through Jesus' healing of the paralytic in Mark chapter 2, verses 1 through 12. Here we find a powerful story of 4 men who went above and beyond to bring their paralytic friend to Jesus. Jesus saw the faith of the 4 and healed the sick man to complete mobility. Let us look at 2 important lessons we can inculcate from this passage. First, strength of the community. The 4 friends here depict the strength and possibilities of a community. Nothing is impossible when the faith community prays with one mind, one heart, and spirit. The paralytic person was perhaps known to all, even to the ones who were inside the house. But it was these 4 who identified the weak and carried him to the source of healing. This should be of the marks of the Christian community. As believers, we must be conscious of the needs of the poor, cries of the victims, and respond to their needs creatively. The ones who were keen on listening to Jesus speak were unwilling to give way for the sick. Hearing, studying God's word, praying, meditating, and fasting becomes meaningless when we don't apply it to our own lives. James 2:17 says, "Faith without work is dead." The world today is increasingly becoming materialistic and self-centered. We love to accept those who are able, beautiful, strong, and rich. And equally, we love to discard or dispose of those that are old, unfit, poor, and weak. The Japanese theologian Kosuke Koyama would say, "Strength is creative only when it expresses itself by making the weak strong. Beauty is beauty when it makes the non-beautiful beautiful. Rich is rich when it makes the poor rich." Let us realize God's love in our actions and be lion-hearted to take risks for the good of others. Second, walking the second mile. Bringing the paralytic to the house where Jesus was, for some, could be mission accomplished. Carrying the patient was a difficult task in itself. This is the first mile that we are supposed to do. The second mile calls for our forgiveness, patience, and sacrifice. The friends decided not to stop at the door. They realized that they had more to do. They took the pain to carry him up and make an opening in the roof. Most of us are complacent with the first mile duties. This could be our regular prayers, tithes, participation in church activities, and so on. The world today is a 1-mile world, stopping at what is expected of them. The crowd in the house perhaps kept asking, "What is in it for me?" The crowd was looking for convenience. The 4 friends gave up conveniences for their friend. They defeated hurdles with love and creative strength. A creative and inspiring faith community must not be asking, "What is in it for me?" but should explore areas that require our intervention. Jesus was impressed by their faith and their sacrificial way of life. This earned the sick man his cure. Dearly beloved, are we ready to walk the second mile in a 1 mile world? In the words of Mother Teresa, how can you love God whom you cannot see if you do not love your neighbor whom you can see, touch, and live with? This Lent, let us strive to be a community that strengthens the weak and goes beyond what is expected, embodying the sacrificial love of Christ in all that we do. God bless us all. Have a blessed day. Eapen.